Hello guys, here is the list of top 10 best post-apocalyptic movies. All these movies are mostly focused on how world might end and how to survive in each scenario. So, watch the whole video to get the full list of movies and make sure to subscribe this YouTube channel. Well, now let's jump into the list.
I will be at the South Streets.
On very first, I would like to talk about number 1, I Am Legend, released in 2007. The story of this movie follows the life of a scientist, Robert Neville, and its story begins when mysterious plague spread in the whole of New York and it kills most of the city's population, and remaining turned into zombies, and in that world he is the last human survivor. However, in that time he attempts to find a way to reverse the effects of the man-made virus by using his own immune blood. And the IMDb rating of this movie is 7.2. And the leading cast of the movie includes Will Smith and Alice Braga. Number 2, War of Worlds, released in 2005. The story of the movie begins when an invasive alien attack happened on Earth and aliens started eating people alive. And the main character of this movie is a dockworker named Ray Ferrier. Ray prepares to spend quality time with his family, but after the attack he set on a mission to save his loved ones. However, while he was surviving he starts figuring out to stop these aliens and end this bloodshed. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 6.5. And it features star cast includes Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning. Number 3, Elysium, released in 2013. The plot of this movie sets in year 2154, when the rich live in an advanced space station named Elysium. However, while the others thrive in poverty on Earth. But Earth there is an ex-soldier named Max, who wants to change it, and he decided that he won't live in this misery anymore. So, he begins a journey to Elysium to change the fate of humans on Earth and restore equality. He planned an attack on that space station to take the charge. And the IMDb rating of this movie is 6.6. And the leading cast of the movie includes Matt Damon and Alice Braga. Number 4, Mortal Engines, released in 2018. The plot of this movie sets in a post-apocalyptic world, where survived people live on moving cities, and those cities are run on giant engines and they consume each other to survive. However, a girl joins a rebellion and she met with her partner to fight against these brutality. Then these two strangers come together to stop that sinister and destructive conspiracy. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 6.1. And it features star cast includes Robert Sheehan and Hira Hilmer.
Hey! Watch out!
Valentine, this is for my mother. Ask him why he murdered my mother.
Number 5, Oblivion, released in 2013. The plot of this movie sets in a world of post-apocalyptic era, when all human race was banished and Earth was destroyed. However, a drone repairman, Jack Harper, who is stationed on Earth that has been ravaged by war with extraterrestrials. When he was on Earth, he has some questions about his identity after rescuing the woman who keeps appearing in his dreams. Things take turn when he starts figuring out the answers. And the IMDb rating of this movie is 7. And the leading cast of the movie includes Tom Cruise and Morgan Freeman.
An effective team.
We're not an effective team.
They're firing on survivors! Stand down!
This is insubordinate behavior.
What aren't you telling me? Who are you?
Number 6, Mad Max, Fury Road, released in 2015. This movie is set in future when human civilization are on the verge of ending and people are fighting over food and water. And it follows the story of a former policeman, Max, who is captured by a tribe of war boys and their commander, Immortal Joe. Meanwhile, Imperator Furiosa, who drives a tank truck for Joe. However, her true intention is to flee from the evil Joe with his 5 women, who are kept prisoned by the Joe. She selected to breed them hidden in the truck and travel to her homeland. When Joe discovers that, he decided to go after them with his army, and they also took Max with them. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 8.1. And it features star cast includes Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron.
Oh, what a day!
Or everyone else.
Want to get through this?
Number 7. Snowpiercer, released in 2013. This movie sets in the time when the Earth is frozen and only a few survivors of the human race are left, and they board on a train which is traveling all around the globe and never stop. However, train is run by an elite group and there are two groups in the train. One is elite who live great joyful life and other group lived in misery. However, low-life people want to end their misery and Curtis is the leader of a group of people who wanting to control the engine in the future. And the IMDb rating of this movie is 7.1. And the leading cast of the movie includes Chris Evans and Ed Harris.
This is disorder.
We're going to the front.
Number 8. Waterworld, released in 1995. The movie is about the concept of the future world where the polar ice caps of the world have melted down and most of the Earth is underwater. And in this world, survivors of planet lived on small cities which float on water and they have no green food to eat. However, in this situation people are fighting for food and they can do anything to get it. Meanwhile, a mutated mariner fights starvation and reluctantly. He met with a woman and a young girl. He decided to help them to find dry land and take them with him on this journey. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 6.2. And it features star cast includes Kevin Costner and Jean Triplehorn.
Pure dirt.
So what's the word? We trading or not?
But it is our destiny!
Number 9. Rise of the Planet of the Apes, released in 2011. The story of this movie revolves around the character of a chimpanzee named Caesar, who gains intelligence like humans and emotions from an experimental drug. However, he was raised by the drug's creator, Will Rodman, like a child, and a primatologist Caroline Arana. Caesar ultimately finds himself taken from the humans he loves and imprisoned in an ape sanctuary in San Bruno. However, there he starts seeking justice for his fellow inmates. Caesar gives the fellow apes the same drug that he inherited. He then assembles a simian army and escapes the sanctuary by putting man and ape on an edge of war that could change the planet forever. And the IMDb rating of this movie is 7.6. And the leading cast of the movie includes Andy Serkis and James Franco.
But Caesar's gone way beyond that. You mean increased intelligence?
With skills that far exceed that of a human counterpart.
And on very last, number 10, The Book of Eli, released in 2010. The plot of this movie sets in a violent post-apocalyptic society, where a drifter, Eli, has been wandering westward across North America for the last 30 years. He finds solace in a unique book. However, when he reaches a village ruled by the powerful mobster, Carnegie, when Carnegie finds about that precious book, he sends his gang into the wasteland to take the book from Eli. But Eli proves to be a formidable foe and make it clear that if they want the book, they must first take his life. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 6.8. And it features star cast includes Denzel Washington, Mila Kunis, and Gary Oldman. So friends, this was the whole list of movies. I hope you enjoyed it and excited for watching the movies you have not watched yet. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit the like button and share it with your friends. Leave the comment below and share your thoughts on this video, and let me know your favorite one. And also please do subscribe this YouTube channel for more interesting content like this. Stay strong and see you in next video.